Hello guys, it's Vuietnam here again with another black and white battle. Today I versed Nelson or question mark, and I literally just made like 5 Pokemon before I battled this. I went for this battle, and so did he. He made like 2 new ones. I made the garbage guy. I've got his name: the Turtle, Milotic, and Crustle. I'm not sure what Crustle is because I have 2 Crustles. I have a Stealth Rock Spiking one and a Shell Smashing Weak Armor one. So one's a sleeper, one's a sets up. So yeah, let's get going. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I started off with my garbage thing. I don't even know his name because it's in Japanese right now, so I can't help you. Oh, sorry about that. My phone. Okay. Or whatever. It doesn't matter. So he goes for the Dragon Dance, expecting that, and I'm like, I'm fine with this because my guy has Clear Smog, Toxic, Swoix, and some other moves, but that doesn't really matter. So I'm like, oh gosh, I hope this doesn't kill me. But I live with 17 health, and he gets hurt by a Rocky Helmet for the funniness. And I use Explosion, so I got 1 layer of spikes up. Toxic spikes, and because with my Milotic, I thought I made an original of Milotic. I knew Sleep Talk and Rest wasn't original, but with Dragon Tail and Scald, because I didn't check Smogon or anything, I haven't seen it before, so I thought that the last 2 moves were pretty original on it. But I was wrong, and yeah, so I send in Crustle because I knew he's all physical, so I could get weak armor off, and I have Focus Bond. So I go down to that crit, whatever. I go down to 1 health, and I get Focus Sash. I get weak armor, which brings my speed up, and then I go for the Shell Smash. So now I'm faster than a Speedy Octopus right now. I'm a freaking fast Crustle. Freaking fast. So yeah, so I'm sitting pretty pretty right now. So I just go for the X Scissor, and I take out the Fire Alligator. And I would have swept. It would have been a 6-0. It would have been a 5-0 right now with a sweep from a Crustle. But he has a fucking Quagsire. This thing. I hate this thing. This thing always messes me up. Because he is freaking unaware, and I would forget that, and I'm like, oh, I go for the X Scissor, and it does nothing, and I remember at the time in the battle, I was like, yo, what the heck, Nelson? I say he's a cursor, what? I was just so confused right now, because I completely forgot about it, but then later in the battle, I realized it, and it just annoyed me. It was just like, oh my god, this thing. It's going to Milotic, and I'm pretty sure this is, I kind of start being a big douche right here with Milotic. This set is pretty gay on Milotic. So he goes for another Curse, and this is the first time he's seen my Milotic, so I'm like, I'll go for the Dragon Tail, get rid of the cursing and stuff. No, get out of here. So he leaves, and in comes his Houndoom. I'm like, I know it's a mixed attacker, or maybe I didn't, but I knew it's usually special. And I have EVs in special because it's, his Milotic special ability, multi-skill? No, not multi-skill. I forgot his ability. But I'm like, okay, for Milotic to work, because it's a Dragon Tail, Sleep Talk, Rest, and Scald. For it to work, I need to have some type of hazards up. So I go into my Rhyhorn, my Evilite Rhyhorn, which, again, I knew completely, walled his Houndoom. I fought it before. So I go into him, and even though he's not such defensive, he's Evilite, which is probably kept him alive well there. And I accept the Stealth Rocks, which I needed. Hopefully he doesn't have any spinners, so I know I was safe with those. So he goes for another Fire Blast, hoping for the burn or the crit, which wouldn't really mattered. I'm pretty sure. Like he could have gotten the burn on him. I would have just still drill horde him, I would have been drill run him, and it pretty sure still would have killed him. Because Houndoom's pretty frail. So I take out his Houndoom. I'm pretty sure that's one of his new Pokemon he made, I'm not sure. He goes to his Alakazam. I'm like, okay. So that annoys me. I wish I should have. Well, now he can't get. He doesn't get hurt or anything because he's because of his ability, Magic Guard. So I leave him in for Death Fodder. I go into Melodic. I'm like, I'm a special defensive war. That's what the EVs are in for me. So I knew I could take the hit. But then he goes to the Side Shock, which is a really obnoxious move. Because I'm like, okay. But I'm like, I'm going to rest off whatever he gives me. So he hits me, I survive, I go for the rest, and now my defense is back up. So now Side Shock and all his other attacks are doing like, are now halved. Or not, maybe not halved, but do less. So he goes for another Side Shock, which I thought wasn't the best idea because I don't have a boost in the special defense. I'm just bulky. So he does maybe, yeah, he probably does about 1/4 left than he normally did. Go for the Sleep Talk, and I get the Scald, which I kind of was happy for, but kind of annoyed because I didn't want this thing in here because this thing was doing a good amount of damage to me, and I knew I couldn't kill it with a Scald because I had no EVs in that. It's just a move because I didn't know what else to put on it. So he goes for the Focus Blast this time. He's just kind of throwing things at me right now. And again, that doesn't kill me. I'm pretty sure that brings me down to like 1/4. So I'm like, okay, I need to get the Dragon Tail or I'm gonna die next turn. And I don't. I get the Scald. I'm like, yay, fun. So I'm like, okay, so I was kind of like, I didn't know what to do right now. So yeah. He could have killed me with Focus Blast, maybe he didn't want to risk the Misc, but he went for the Side Shock, but I went for, oh wait, no, this must have been a different battle. I thought this was the one where, never mind, so, okay, so I thought it was a completely different battle. So I go in, he takes out my Melodic, I go for the Shadow Ball, he goes for the Shadow Ball, I survive, which I was very surprised about. I was very happy on that. So I take him out with a Shadow Ball. I'm like, you're a Mismagius, you're a boss. And, yeah, so my Mismagius hits a sub Nasty Plot. And I'm pretty sure he goes into his he goes into his Chandelure. And it's poison and his rock, so he's lose 1/4 his health already. Which is always good. Never bad with it. He goes to the Shadow Ball and he takes me out. And he's Choice Specked, or Choice Scarfed. So they're usually one of those. So he takes out my Mismagius. He gets poison damage. This is always good. Even though he's floating, I know he got hit by the spikes. So I go into my turtle. He's a turtle. I forgot his name again. I should really remember these names. He goes to his Quagsire. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go for the Aqua Jet, because this is where I realized that it's not a Water Absorb one, it's a unaware one, and it was really funny, because Nelson was just like, why do you keep forgetting it? But whatever, I need to go for the Aqua Jet, because I can't let that thing kill me, so I'm pretty sure I could have killed it with an Aqua Jet, because I'm a Stab Aqua Jet with, Life Orb, I think, right, Life Orb? Yeah, Life Orb. So I take out his Quagsire with another Aqua Jet, and I'm like, okay, I can just keep Aqua Jet all the things. So he goes into this thing, this Chandelure, and again, rocks kill it, and I go for the Aqua Jet. I feel like he should have stayed in and went for the Shadow Ball there. Maybe trying, because maybe he could have survived an Aqua Jet. Probably not, but I think we'd have had a better chance of it. So I take him out, and he goes to his Mismagius. And this part's funny, because something big pretty happens. I pretty much win, because Nelson messed up. So I go for the Aqua Jet, not suring I can survive whatever gets thrown at me, because I'm a defensive wall, not a special defensive wall, but I don't kill him. But luckily I Solid Rock, so that brings us down to a normal attack, and I survive it with like 10 health, 43 health. And I'm like, woo, I could have went for the Waterfall and I would have killed it. But I went for the Aqua Jet, just in case. And I go for the Aqua Jet again, and I take out his Mismagius. So, if he went for the Shadow Ball, which is the higher, Shadow Ball, he probably would have killed me. But he didn't know I had Nelson's more of a, 4th gen and under battler. He's not really big with the 5th gen. So he didn't know that my guy had Solid Rock, and that's the reason why he lost the battle. So, yeah, good battle there, Nelson. Yeah, yeah. I don't feel like... So, thanks you guys for watching, and, have a good day.